It's hard to believe that it's been 10 years already, and one of the things that is very important is to remember those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. You know, it's not the type of officer that you are that makes you the man that you are, but it's the type of man that you are that makes you a good police officer. That's one of the things that I've found over the years is, you know, people who are involved in their community like Chuck was and who cared about their community make very good police officers, and they care about what they do, and he was very passionate about what he done. Well, you know, his mother, she requested to get a shirt a few months back and said that she'd really like to have that. That was one thing that she didn't have that would be a good memorial, and that's something we decided to make happen. So we didn't want to just hand her a shirt, so we put it in a shadow box and made it look nice and present it to her. And it's something very sentimental. It's something that he wore. It's something that is a connection to him and his service to the community.
You know, my feelings still today. It's still painful. It's still hard to deal with. And but knowing that this many people cared about my brother and that he didn't die in vain and that he died doing what he loved.
It still hurts just as much as it did when I was 9. And so even though I was young, I remember the good stuff. And so it reminds me of how much he was loved and how much he sacrificed with all these people to show up and the police officers. And so we're very grateful.
Today, this ceremony, I mean, it means everything. Just, you know, I never want him forgotten, of course. But more importantly, I want the community and the younger officers that's being hired in today at different departments to never forget the risk they take. Yeah. The past 10 years is, you know, your life changes. It's changed completely. And you just learn to move on. But I do have a lot of faith, and that's what's got me through it. When he put that uniform on, he was proud. He was very proud, and he looked sharp in it. So I just, you know, to have it and know that he wore it. There's no words that can describe how much it means to me, more than anything. I mean, yeah. I can picture, you know, I think a mother always goes back to when their child was home, you know, when they was tiny, when you first held them. You know, you never forget the first time you laid eyes on them, and I certainly won't forget the last. But when he first put that uniform on, I mean, he just grew from the inside out. He turned into a man immediately. He was so proud.